What's going on? It's your boy LeeBoi, and you are tuned in to another episode of The Ghetto Point of View Podcast, sponsored by
Satellite Music.
What's going on? It's your boy LeeBoi back with another episode of the Gpov. That's the Ghetto Point of View Podcast. And today's subject is Katt Williams. Now, we all know Katt Williams for being, let's say, blatantly outspoken, right? Or transparent at a fault, right? Because at a certain point in time, he was called himself exposing conspiracies or exposing things in the industry and Hollywood and movie and, showbiz. And back then it was taboo. You feel me? It was, the whole secret society, Illuminati, all of that stuff was kind of like far-fetched for most people. And I say most people because anybody know me, I always been into conspiracies and all of that stuff. I used to get in trouble for looking up certain stuff. And grandma used to see the search history and like, oh, boy, you into the devil, boy. But anywho, yeah, man, yeah, back in the day, it was, real taboo to speak on certain things like that. And blackball was actually a real thing. Like, today they say, oh, cancel you. Everybody blow up your Instagram, your social media, and, oh, you're canceled. And today they won't listen to your music, then tomorrow they will. Back then, they really was blackballing. Like, no, we don't want to do no shows with you. We don't want you in no movies. We don't want you, because at one point, Katt Williams was, on a like literally steady incline, and then it came to a point where he was just at a standstill publicly. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say publicly because in our eyes, because we don't know behind the scenes, what he was doing and the moves he was able to make outside of the public eye. So all we can speak on is what we seen, and all we seen was the industry and all of them trying to make him out to be lunatic, to be cuckoo. You feel me? And I feel like they do that to most. I just say celebrities or anybody in the industry who doesn't go along with the status quo. Now, pushing into the story, Katt used to do shows and he would literally say things that he experienced or seen, like when he would talk about, the Diddy parties and the parties in Hollywood, he just strolling past the room and just look back and hold on, is that Professor Ogilvy? And for those who don't know who Professor Ogilvy is, you ever seen, is it Moesha? Anyway, the show with Monique, and when she was obsessed with Professor Ogilvy. Yeah, that guy, Professor Ogilvy. Katt used to expose all type of stuff that was going on in Hollywood, and people would call him crazy, shun him, push him to the side. All of this, right? This man went on Club Shay Shay and reiterated and then added on to all of that stuff that, one, finally came out, two, that he been saying all along. And so that's why he kept sprinkling in little shade, little this, that, and the other, because everybody on that side of the fence was, shunning him and pushing him to the side and didn't want to work with him in the public. You feel me? Because of the status quo. But now look at it. The man went on Club Shay Shay and ripped the Band-Aid off. And then the key thing that I like about it is he continued to bring God into the situation, continued to, illustrate why his walk was his walk. You feel me? And why his purpose was his purpose. His destiny was his destiny. And I loved it. But also, there was a key tidbit, a main point that I really wanted to even make this video for. And I might have to add the clip in, because he really said something that hit me. And it was nothing to do with the conspiracies and stuff like that, right? It really hit me. It had nothing to do with the conspiracies. It's more so the average Joe. You feel me? Something that I can resonate with. Something that, the everyday person, let's just say man, everyday man can resonate with. Right?
This life don't look good on you.
Yeah, shit.
You don't even look like a drug addict.
Got me thinking, Cat.
Right. You hear these athletes talking about, yeah, we was out there tricking. What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. Stop paying people that you don't have no respect for.
He's pretty much saying that we are perpetuating certain things, you know, certain acts, certain ways of life, right? Like he was saying that, you know, ballers, players, rich people, you know, they like to frequent strip clubs and stuff like that, right? He said, no, I wouldn't go to a strip club because that's like, if I, like how a baller would, you know, they see a chick they like, they might want to just hit her, you know what I'm saying, throw a couple 100,000, whatever, and go on about their day. But where does that leave that female? Because that female got to reach that plateau every night. Because, shoot, I done made $10,000 tonight. I want to reach that every night. So whatever I got to do, I'm going to do to try to reach that bar because he done set the bar. And he was just in the city for one day. He might not even come back to that city ever again. He might get cut off the team. He might not ever get booked a show there. You know, whoever it was or whatever field of play that they, you know, are in. But you just literally planted a seed in that person, that female's head, that dang, it's possible to get this right here. Granted, everybody wants to set a bar like, okay, I want to reach this, you know, I got to get this, I got to get that. But to Katt's point, if you fall in love with a stripper or you know, that little magic moment that y'all have or whatever, you're like, man, look, I'm looking to get you out of here. I'm looking to get you up out of here. I ain't even trying to keep you in this. He say stripping don't look good on you. You feel me? This situation don't look good on you. You dropping your baby off to your grandma's house or to your mama's house for 6-8 hours so you can go dance and shake that ass and give up whatever you got to give up to get what you got to get. And then boom, come back to your son with all that energy on you. You feel me? Or none at all. And then boom, cycle continues, opposed to you actually meeting a guy and you had aspirations of being an RN, a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer, but you got stuck making the money that you was looking for. You caught in that pickle. Like, okay, I wanted to be a lawyer because I want to make this type of money, but shoot, I'm over here doing this, and I ran into such and such from the Bears, and he just gave me that in one night. So maybe I can do this for the rest of my life or do it to a certain point where I can just chill out. But then when it's time to chill out, who you chilling with? Who finna marry you? Who finna, you know what I mean? Give you that ultimate goal, that ultimate dream of, you know, family, household, you know, stuff like that. And I loved it when Katt put it there, like, bro, how are you're continuing the cycle. You're adding to the problem. And I'm not shunning nobody. Do you, man. Live your life. But I definitely agree with this. And this is one thing that has been overlooked. This is one part of the interview that was completely omitted or overlooked. People talking about, oh, he talking about Cedric. He talking about Ricky Smiley. He talking about this person. He talking about that person. Oh, he threw shade on this person. Oh, he drunk. Oh, he crazy. But did you get anything out of the interview? It was 2 hours and 36 minutes. Did you get anything valuable out of it? Like he said, if nothing else you can take from this, if you able to, at the end of the day, check your surroundings, okay, cool, I gave it all I got. Today could have been the last day, but I gave it all I got. You gonna wake up the next day, okay, today is all I got. You feel me? And I love it. I love the way he, you know, he didn't come on with the bull. He didn't come on joking and cackling. Like, yeah, he threw in a couple, you know, jokes, but they were true. Like, you know, the facts, the numbers that he used to support his whole motive was beautiful. And I personally would chalk it up to him wholeheartedly if none of the people that he talked about came back to follow up on what he said or anything that he exposed. If Diddy don't say nothing, TD Jakes don't say nothing, Ricky Smiley don't say nothing, Cedric the Entertainer don't say nothing, Terry Crews don't say nothing. These people don't, Big Worm, Face on Love, they don't say nothing. Then truth is truth. Truth don't need no precursor. Truth don't need nobody to speak for it prior to it coming. Truth is the truth. And if them boys don't come back, follow up with numbers, facts, stats, and stuff that Katt Williams used to actually bring forth his motive, I don't even want to hear it. And I'd commend Shannon Sharp for literally, because I'm not saying he played devil advocate or he even was, against Katt Williams talking trash. My thing is, he played not even the middle. He was an outsider. He kept himself on the outside. Not, oh, well, I know Cedric and da-da-da. I know Ricky and he, no. I know Terry and he, nah, okay. They spoke their truth. I'm going to give you a chance to speak your truth. And we're going to let the chips fall where they lie. And Shannon is a great interviewer. And Katt Williams was even a better interviewee, man. He went in. It left me speechless. I actually watched the entire thing, and I want to watch it again, just in case I missed anything. You feel me? And I want to go all the way back and all of his specials, I want to rewatch them. All 12 that he owns himself. He funded himself. I'm going to watch all of that so that I can, bridge the gap of time. Way back then when we was hearing that, we wasn't really listening. And now today we grew up in it and seen all of the exposing and all of that. Oh yeah, it's time to go back and refresh yourself and like, oh, okay, dang, he did say that, he was right. Dang, he did say that, that came true. He said that came true. And even if you on the flip side, oh, he said this, but that never happened. He said this, but that never happened. You feel me? Go back and watch them. Go actually do your research, do your homework, and don't just judge, you feel me? And that's why I had to come on here and like literally highlight the jewels in there. Like, yes, it was a lot of gossip. Yes, it was a lot of clickbait. Yes, it was a lot of clippable, memeable moments. Everything was beautiful. But don't miss the jewel, bro. Do not miss the jewel. This man here is dropping gem, and he at the age now where it don't matter. You know what I mean? And he even said it out loud, like, hey, this is what it is, and then whatever it get me is what it get me. So, man, blessings to Katt Williams. We're gonna keep Katt Williams up in our prayers for real. Protect that boy at all costs. Well, he out here, man. He been trying to wake us up, trying to do it for us. So now it's our time to do our due diligence, bro. For real. Like he said, stop supporting people that you don't fuck with. You don't fuck with such and such, stop watching these videos. Because every time you watch it, it perpetuates. Every time you watch it, it pays. And now you're giving them money to fuel the thing that you're not even into. So if you a feminist, stop going to the strip club. You feel me? All right, man, I ain't got too much more to say. You already know what time it is. It's boy LeeBoi, Gpov, and we out of here.
The Ghetto Point of View podcast, sponsored by
Satellite